Hello, everyone. Let me know when you guys are here. I'm just playing with my computer till I hear from you. All right, so I'm going to have it face my desk while I figure that part out. All right, so can you guys see what I have going on? And it is a hot mess, isn't it? Let's see. It's really weird because I need it to flip around, but this is the orientation wants to go. What are you going to do? All right, so I have full volume up, which I think is awesome. There we go. Let's see. We'll go like this, and we'll see how it looks. Now I look upside down. Bear with me, guys. Let me go this way. Okay, so I am here with no sound. So will you guys let me know if you can hear me? Hi, Marcy. Oh, you guys can see my jammies. Look, I wear Halloween pajamas. That might be more than what you want to deal with. All right, let me get my lights out of the way because I want you to be able to see what's what. That feedback thing. Hi, Rhonda. Oh, good. You can hear me too. This is awesome. So let's see what is in the way. It's really weird. Oh, I see what's in the way. Interesting. Let's see. So a little bit of this, I have this tripod thing that is being weird, the location of it. So let's see if that makes it any better in a second. Otherwise, I will have to get more creative in a minute. Okay, so did you guys get the sketch while I'm figuring out my technical difficulties? All right, that's a lot better. It's not going to be perfect, but it's better. Okay. Let's see. We're going to wait for a few more people to come in. Oh, I know. You know what? I end up with all these pajamas that have nothing to do with this season. Like, I'm convinced I bought these around Christmas time 5 years ago. You know, probably on clearance at Target or something. You know, it's just the way of things. At least with me. Are you guys killing your kits, or do you guys all have your kits yet? Hi, Melissa. Hi, Jennifer. Hello. I have used my kits so much that when I was asked to do the live, I was like, really? I have to come up with one more layout of this. So I went through, because I think I used 99% of the cottontail. And yeah, and what I had left was the calendar full-size sheets. You know, the 2 calendar collections. Hi, Teresa. Do you guys know how weird it is to see your hands moving like with a delay? It's really funny. And people say that I talk with my hands constantly, so I'm watching them flap around. Okay. So, do you guys think that I should get started? Ooh, Marcy's making a pocket letter for the swap with that paper. Isn't it pretty? This, I swear, reminds me, I'm a 70s baby. It reminds me of like my bedroom wallpaper. It's got like that vintage, sweet kind of look to it. Rhonda used up almost all of yours. I totally understand what you're saying. I mean, I was like, yeah, I was very surprised how much I went through, and I made cards and I think 3 layouts so far. So Marcy, are you doing your sequins in your pocket letter? Let's see. Okay, so yeah, they're showing you where you can download the sketch. The sketch is great. And the reason why, or first of all, I love sketches. I do tons and tons with sketches. So that's great. Yeah, Marcy, you're like the queen of the pocket letter. So sketches I like because you can turn them and get a ton of different sketches out of the same thing. Or if you are having a block, you know, where you haven't scrapbooked for a little while, which for me, that would be like a whole week. I know, big tragedy. It can jumpstart you, and it's rare. I'd say like 1 out of 10 times my layout ends up looking like the sketch, but it's a really great jumpstart. Hi, Jennifer. How are things going for you guys over in New Jersey? Do you guys have any TP? Yeah, I love this paper. This is really pretty. And I was struggling because the picture that I have right here has a red Lulu bag. I'm like, how could my daughter ruin the feel of my photo? Joe, do you think I should get started? Oh, you're up in Northern California. Nice. I've only been in Northern California one time. Hi, Deborah from Texas. Are you guys getting some nice warm weather down there? All right, so you know what I can do first? I can tell you one thing, which I'm not going to be able to tell you this on many of them. This pattern paper is from the May Patterns 2-sided papers, and it's the calendar collection. Most of the other things I'll be using, I have cut off the branding strips and used them and used them and used them. That's kind of what has happened. Teresa, you're in Michigan. You're with me. So Teresa, where you are in Michigan, was it gloomy and awful and like overcast all day? Let's see. Yeah, I know you guys are quarantined. Like, you guys are like all around the Bay Area quarantined, right? My son works, I mean, he's from here, but a lot of his work is out in California, as well as my husband's. Okay, I'm going to tell you what this is. So this photo right here, this is my youngest daughter. And last year I had my 3 kids, and my kids are 18 to 23 now. And they're significant others, and they're all here for Easter, and I did a big Easter egg hunt. And the funny thing is, I haven't done an Easter egg hunt in years. And so, you know, you do the usual things, you know, you put the eggs in the really, really obvious places and all that kind of stuff. These 6 kids, you know, they're adults, but these 6 kids, like, they all grabbed a Lulu bag, right? And they went racing around the yard like maniacs, so excited to get like a little tiny piece of candy in the egg. So I've done a 2-page layout with this, and one of my son and his girlfriend for this event, they were kind of tag teaming. And this is the picture I liked of my youngest named Ryan, and she was all excited when she found like a lost Easter egg. So that's what that is. All right. So what I did ahead of time is I inked a bunch of the pieces that I think I might use. And I just used this, what is it? All My Memories paper stain in chocolate. I always have one of these loaded with brown and with a dark charcoal color. Why? Because I'm too lazy to want to change them out. So I went ahead and inked a bunch of them. For some reason, this kit really made me, ooh, Stephanie, you're in Indiana. This really made me feel like the browns worked better with it. So that's why I inked it in those colors. And I went ahead and popped out a bunch of the pieces from our little sheet here, this little die cut sheet. You can see I used a bunch. And I popped out on any of them I thought I would use. Great, awesome. But these strips here, I wanted something bold. I liked the idea of the polka dot, but I was actually running out of full-size sheets of paper, right? So this piece right here, this and this, is just some of the backside of this. So that's what's going on there. And then I'll show you from this adorable, I loved this Easter bunny paper. It's like the cutest thing ever. This is the only piece I've left of that. I'm going to use this April calendar piece right here. And I mean, how cute is this newsprint piece? And when I came down here earlier to decide what I wanted to do, I actually started doing this because I was so excited. So this is actually where I started, and then I had to stop myself. And this does not look quite like this sketch, but I'm going to do a little bit of banner work in a second. I was going to show you that as I went along. Oh, Dora, you used every bit of paper too. I know, that's the thing. It's like, and I tried to get Joe to spill about what our next kit was, and that person, this Joe of ours, kept quiet. It was awful. So what I think I'm going to do first is I want to get rid of these before I lose them in the mess I'm creating here. And yeah, I wish I had figured out my orientation for my desk just a little bit better. I'm having to have my camera flipped upside down, so it's a little bit weird and wonky, but I'm glad you can see as well as you can. Okay, so let me go ahead and just pop this on. So this is not my usual tape runner. I'm trying out a couple different adhesives right now for no good reason. So I am just giving it a go. I usually use an ATG. So I decided I wanted the heavier pink one on the bottom. You know how we do that. And I'm going to have the lighter pink one on the top. But, and I thought I would get like those pieces done first because I kind of know what the beginning is for this. But I do like this really nice diagonal piece right here. Oh, I should be reading. So wait, I did see that somebody else is quarantined right now. In Missouri. I hadn't heard that. I heard that we should be within 48 hours. And I'm in Southeast Michigan. I mean, I knew it was coming. We have a friend that is in, he's in the DEA. And he told me that it's like, just be prepared, it's coming. So in our area, he's in the DEA in our area. So let me trim this really quickly. This one is from the calendar collection, May Sentiments, the other one that we got. And I wanted to use this polka dot right here. So let's see, I need a little bit thicker here, going down to a little bit thinner. Let me see. It's like I have to check it out how many times to just get the point, even though I'm the one doing it. It's a little weird. All right, let's see if that works. Oh, my trimmer is the Caterpillar Crop, and I love it. It is awesome. So I don't need to do the top edge because I think I'm going to have my little polka dot pink paper right on top of that. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I know watching people ink seriously might be the most boring thing you've ever seen. That's why I did a bunch of it ahead of time. I usually do not plan crafting ahead of time at all. I just kind of wing it. Some people do. They do a great job. So Penny is from Kennewick, Washington. Awesome. So what is the furthest away? Like, do we have anybody from other countries in our kit club? Is that a question I've asked before? I know I've been curious because people love these kits. I have a lot of people reach out to me on my YouTube channel about it. If I look like I'm moving slightly slow, it's because I'm so nosy I want to read everything too. Oh good, Stephanie wings it too. I'm telling you, sometimes, Stephanie, do you ever do it where you think like your design's going to be like whatever, you know, you have an idea in your mind for your design and you get done and you're like, well, that's interesting. How'd that happen? Oh, Penny, are you doing, oh, it's a US only in the club. Penny, are you doing a complete reorganizing? Yikes. Oh, you have a customer in Puerto Rico. Very cool. All right, so let me put this up top and I'll stop Eve's reading for 1 second. Ta-da! There we go. That's good-ish. Am I happy? I'm pretty happy with that because I like the line I have going across. So, since I have that going, let me get, you know what? Wait, that will end up on top. Okay. I'm going to pop a tiny bit of liquid adhesive right here because I don't know if I'll be able to get that to lay flat enough otherwise. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you know, isn't the shipping supposed to be absolutely awful for Canada? I think it's supposed to be really difficult. Okay, I have that there. Let me go ahead and trim this. Right here. There we go. So, we're all US. Is anybody else scrapbooking at the same time that I am? All right, let me get my handy dandy, used constantly, this poor thing, my T-square. Well, that would help. You guys ever see how Shamel always can just put her papers down without any kind of like measuring devices whatsoever? Connie, what do you wish you were? I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm not using it for this part. I just want a little tiny bit of the pink to pop through. Oh, getting the kids to bed. Yeah, I remember that. I remember those fun years. Yeah, so this is really, I just want the pink on the side, and I like that little calendar grid. I know it has nothing to do with it, but I like it. All right, so my photo I popped up on some fun foam. I use the kind that's adhesive on the one side. Oh, you did own a scrapbooking store. I did 1,000 years ago too. Oh my goodness. So you, oh, moving a house that you've had accumulated stuff for 23 years, I give it to you. That's awful. This poor thing is tortured, and I've tried to buy a couple of other ones, Melissa, and this one grips perfectly, and I have not found another one ever yet that grips perfectly like this one. I don't know why they're not made equally. I have no idea. It's very sad. I mean, it's not the saddest thing, but clearly it's very sad. Okay, so that was going to be the base of my layout. And now what I wanted to do you see these banner bits? I really like fishtail banners. So what I thought I could do, since I have, this is the sheet that I had full size left, and then this one. So I thought I could use these 6x6 blocks and get the pink and the blue ones, you know, separately. And let's see what I want to do. Let me cut them out first. And then use those as the fishtail banners. That is my plan. Oh, you're going to ask about the T-square ruler? Okay, I got it at Michael's years ago. The poor thing, like, it doesn't have where you can see the 6 anymore or anything like that. It was $3.47. A weird thing to remember. So, yeah, I love it because I can't make anything go straight no matter what. Okay, so I have this, and I want to be able to have this piece here. I don't know if it's going to be a fishtail banner or not. I have to work on that. And I think the top piece that you're going to see a lot of is going to be popped right up there. And yeah, see, I want it like this with fishtail banner kind of going this way. I'm not going to notch that piece out, I don't think. So easy peasy on the fishtail banner. So somebody's getting their kids to bed. Awesome. Somebody is actually organizing enough scrapbooking paper to have a store in, or a previous store. What else are you guys doing? So I'm done Eve's reading for the most part. Let's see. Oh, Penny, this is seriously a case of like one bite at a time that you have to do. Yeah, I am a layer upon layer upon layer girl, and I tend to mix a ton of pattern. Like if I have the chance, you're going to see pattern paper, and I'm trying to use some of my cardstock. I just really don't dig it as much. I just don't. I wish I did. I mean, I like when I see other people have all this beautiful clean white space on their layouts, and I think it looks gorgeous, but for some reason it just doesn't translate to the way I scrap. I don't know. All right, so this piece wanted to be a little bit shorter, which is fine. You know what? I'd like it shorter. How much shorter? A little shorter? Penny, you love cardstock? See, there's a place for all of us, I'm telling you. No, I think I'm going to go more like that. You're just watching tonight? Ooh, every day this week? That's awesome, Fran. Wow. Do you have like the scrappy hangover? Which, you know, those of us who have scrapped long enough, we can get the scrappy hangover where, like, when you're done scrapbooking for the day, you're absolutely spent and exhausted. All right, let me get this on. Some approximation of this little guy. But yeah, I'm going to be hard pressed to get even one more layout out of this, which is fine. I think it's awesome how many I got done. And then I will be just in time to scrapbook Easter again, as long as I can get some things to actually fill an Easter basket, right? Okay, so base of the layout's done. So it actually kind of looks like the sketch, which doesn't always happen. Now, I don't even know how much journaling I'm going to get done or anything like that. So the little banner pieces in the punch out, I have to figure out where I want to put them, because this thing's going to read Easter egg hunt. So I have wax paper here. So I have the egg hunt, and then like my little journaling will just be my daughter's name. And I love that like orangey wood butterfly there. Rhonda's in Scrapbook Heaven. See, it would also be kind of cool hanging from here and then not having that piece. Oh, I do kind of like that too. What do you guys think? Oh, the decisions in life. Very big deal. See, this is what I thought I would put my daughter's name on. Just this little piece here. And the other side says a basket full of joy. It's from that punch out sheet, but I just wanted more of the pink. So it's kind of repeating and repeating and repeating. Oh, and to age out this pink just a little bit more, because it was a little bit on the bright side, I just used the flat side of this and kind of vintaged it up a little tiny bit. That way it wasn't like a super bright pink when the other parts of it were, you know, a lot more subdued on this background. Oh, thank you, Fran. So Fran has spoken. We shall go there. Let's just pop it on. Now, oh, you know, I'm using these little pop dot thingies. I know that there's a real name for them, and I normally do not. And I picked up a couple packages of them from the dollar store. So I don't love them. I don't hate them. I don't love them. Because the reason I don't like them is I hate peeling off these little back pieces. I mean, I don't know how people do those itty bitty ones, but this drives me a little bit batty. So my thoughts are that I'm going to finish them up and then kind of be done with it. Oh, bye, Penny. Oh, that's so nice that your grandson wants to video chat with you. Okay, I'm sure that this video will be up on the site. Let's see. Oh, starting tomorrow or tonight. Oh, there's a sale. There is a sale. Oh my goodness. Oh, so pocket letters. Who is doing those? They are beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. I've done, what is it called? The ones that go into the big envelope thing that you decorate up. We remove the login. Okay. Oh, Teresa, it's your first time watching. Hi. Well, I know you, Marcy. Like, you're the originator. I'm telling you. You do such a beautiful job. Who's doing the swap, though? Well, I know Marcy is. So, I know that there's this... Oh, do you guys see how cute this little vintage girl is holding the bunny? That might end up there. I really want to get this Easter egg hunt logo in here. So... it might not end up saying egg hunt because this says egg hunt, and that might be enough to do that part. Not sure. Working on it. So, since I ended up bringing in the green there, and in a few places I did ink these, but I don't know if I need to use them yet. We're going to see. Let's see. I'm trying to read everything to make sure I don't fall behind. Okay. So, I have that. I hate these little bits. This is why I think I'm really into the, ooh, look at that little Easter bunny, but she would have to be facing my daughter for it to make sense to me. Oh, I kind of like that. Okay, that's happening. So at this point, the sketch really doesn't matter. I'm lining this up along that little polka dot line because I do know that that is squared at least. So I think this one is going to go up on a little bit of foam. Let's see. Do you guys know what I'm talking? Are they called pocket letters? No. No, what are they called when you do the envelope and they end up super thick? I did one of those ones. With like this super, super talented woman that asked me if I wanted to do it. She was amazing. Okay, so I liked that. This just got popped up on a little foam. I like this little Easter egg hunt girl. She reminds me of my grandmother. So cute. Okay, let's see. I have all the main things on that I want on. Oh, and also pull to the side. I've got some photo corners in case I want to bring in gold. I don't know if I want to yet. I'm not sure. And I also have one of the upgrades from last month's kit over here. Let's see. Yes, I know she's a pro. Okay, so what else do I want to do? Now, I really liked a lot. Okay, you know, I have to decide on this girl. This one that looks like Grandma Al. Where does she go? I think I'm chucking the egg hunt. Let me put these down really quickly with my daughter's name. Yeah, let me put her name down really quickly. Eek! I might put a tiny bit of adhesive down just because I've picked these up and set them down too many times. There's only so much that we can ask of our supplies before they revolt. My mother is literally like messaging me every second about how to water your houseplants during like a quarantine. I'm like, which is kind of funny because I'm like, well, wouldn't I be home? Oh, great question about the tutorial. She is the master. Oh, thank you so much, Deborah, about the page. I mean, the base of it's done, so you're not going to miss a whole lot. There we go. Those were starting to look, how do they start getting tilted? Like everything's going fine, and then everything starts getting tilted. Let me fix my Y. I think the Y is the problem. There we go. A little bit better. You know, for right now, I'm going to just have her name on there. Her name is Ryan. Let's see. Rhonda just did a swap with someone and used the papers from this kit. Awesome. You know, Rhonda, I think I saw that. Didn't I see that? Because it was really, are you the one that had fabric going down the side in the picture? I'm thinking I do want those gold photo corners, but we're going to see. So I have Somebody Loves You. Yeah, I don't know if I want to use that. I'm going to have my little egg hunt, which I think can go right there. I'm going to go right about there. Have everything connect a little bit. So it looks sketch-ish. Pocket letter, not paid. Okay, with someone use a, okay, making sure I'm not behind. All right, what do I need, guys? Let's see. Oh, and these photo corners I just picked up on Amazon for a song. No big deal. Oh, yeah, I think it needs this. I think this desperately needs this. Come on. I'm getting caught on the foam on the back, so I have to move it a little bit. There we go. I think it's adding just a nice amount of pizzazz on my corners because I have such a thick white border, which I wanted because I knew how much pattern I was going to have. Let me get these two on. So, ouch. So is anybody actually having any decent weather right now? Since we have people from so many places. Stephanie, you like making and receiving them? Well, it's kind of, you know, awesome. You end up with a piece of art from somebody, you know, in our community that doesn't live right next door. That's one of the best things. That's one of the best things I think that exists in scrapbooking is that we all end up being a community and we're pretty global. I think it's awesome. Because I definitely do not know anybody that scrapbooks near me locally. Okay, I'm happy with that. I love North Carolina. Of course the weather is going to be beautiful. That's just, yes, it was a stuffed envelope, Marcy. I made one of those and it was a Christmas themed one. And I mean, I was working on it and having fun and tucking little goodies in for the person I was swapping with. It ended up being massive. That was so fun to do. And I bet you do an incredible one of those too. This is just my theory. Okay. I need to focus. All right. These are done. I want to try to get 3 of these little wood veneer pieces in if possible. Which, let's see. I'm going to have my little butterfly guys so that this has some kind of sense that, so it makes sense that I have that orangey wood color on there. Thank you, Teresa. Oh, in Cypress, Texas, you guys are having highs of 80 right now. That's lovely. We were thrilled when it hit 40 today. Let's see. Oop. Oh, on my little butterfly, I cut a piece of those little foam squares in half so that so the middle part will stick down, but my little wingy parts will have a little bit of shadow and dimension. Southwest Virginia is warm with blooming trees. Oh, I need a blooming tree. My husband and youngest daughter got me a Timmy's for this. And I don't know why I'm asking about weather, but it was gray and gloomy and awful all day today. Okay, so I got him. So I have butterfly there. So I wanted to get these 3 pieces on. The only wood veneer I have left from that indigo and ivy set is this little and sign. And I love these things, but I haven't used it yet. It needs to go in a title, on a title, in a title. All right, so I am a lover of the hexagon as well. Let's put a little butterfly by Ryan's name, and we'll go like that. Okay. Southeast Virginia, and same for you. Ugh, you guys are so lucky. So lucky. Although, you know, when you guys are having the massive heat and all that, it's not as bad here. So I guess we all have our day. 60s and gloomy. I would take 60s. All right, so let me kind of make her name get noticed a little bit, and I have to hold it down for 1 little second. 1 little second. Okay. So I was wanting to see if I had a spot. Look at how great these puffies are. Ugh, puffies are my very favorite, so. Yes, it does balance out, Deborah. I'm just whining right now. You know, I like to whine about the weather. It's okay. I don't know if those are going to make it. I love lime green. It's one of my favorite colors, but I just don't know if it gets to hang out on this one. I don't know. Now, these little hearts are gorgeous, and I think I'm going to bring in some of these really ridiculously beautiful blue sequins. My daughter's wearing some denim, so I think I'm going to do that for a nice pop of color. And you know, these are great enamel shapes, but I think I'm going to do like a collection of a gold, a blue, and a little enamel heart. Ladies, if you're interested, oh, okay. Oh, Stephanie, that would be fantastic. Yeah. We get maybe 2 days like that. I'm in Southeast Michigan. I don't hold out super high hopes. So, Joe, do you know when the swaps would be due for the pocket letters? The reason why I'm asking is I've kind of gone through and tortured my kit, and there's not a whole lot left. I was thinking if I could make it until next month's kit. I know, big struggles in life. Okay, so I'm trying to do a little triangle of blue, which is bringing your eye, or my eye, the eye, right into the photo, which is awesome. I want to use up the rest of my sequins on a shaker card though, because my sequins always tend to kind of grow and grow and grow if I don't do that kind of stuff after a while. Let's see. Oh, 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 oh. One of the little iridescent ones jumped on. What do you guys use to attach your sequins? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I use these thingies, these Zotz Blings, the little tiny ones, the minuscule ones. I think they work perfectly for sequins. Oh, you're from Jacksonville, so you're getting some of the warmer weather, hopefully. Okay, let's see. Nope, not there. So cute. So cute when you get to use your little goodies. I was really excited when I started putting all this stuff together that I was able to make a full page. I was worried that I had used so much of my kit, I wouldn't have been able to get anywhere. Oh yeah, Fran, I'm telling you, these mini ones, the minuscule dots, you know how you can just buy them at Michael's, you know, with your 50% off coupon? They come to like $4. They work so incredibly well. Because a lot of times if I use a liquid adhesive, they end up just popping off. Okay, so I wish I had 3 of these pinks. Let's see. The white, and yes, I know I have a, all right, what color sequins am I using, my friends? Maybe this light blue. I think the light blue. Let's see. Do a lot of that where my embellishments start going up the page. So might as well follow suit. I mean, that is like the most beautiful, perfect color of blue. It's like, it's almost picking up a slight periwinkle tone. Love that. Okay. And I think that I'm going to use some gold mist. Now I have, let's see, I've got the handy dandy Jen Hatfield gold mist, which is awesome. So I'm going to shake it over to the right so you don't get sick from my hand moving so much. And I have the Heidi Swap. Let's see. The Heidi Swap Color Shine. So if you guys are looking for a dupe, the Jen Hatfield is pretty good. It's a lot more of a watery consistency, so it dilutes a little bit on your page. But it really depends on what you're looking for. So let's see. Oh, wait, I wanted to see real quick, my last thing, to see if I wanted to get any of these pieces on, which is a little late in the game. Let's see. So that pink is so bold. I love it, but it's so bold, it kind of takes over. I think I might pass because these have a white core on them, and I want to be a little bit more subdued. Okay, so we'll let this sacrifice itself real quick. And I'm going to get a little bit of my Jen Hatfield mist on here. So you can see it's a lot more of a watery consistency, but if you like big splatty bits, it's awesome. You can get huge ones. It just depends on what you like. I know mixed media stresses a lot of people out though. I mean, not that this is big mixed media. Okay, I'm almost finished up with this. So do you guys have any questions for me? I mean, a lot of you guys know me way too well from my YouTube channel because, you know, you get to hear my dog snore and there's nothing I can do about it and hear all my stories. Okay, let's see. I'm going to hold that up so you can see the difference, just depending on if you're on the hunt for it. So do you see how it's a little bit more watery? So you're not going to get as bright of a gold as you would in my photo corners here. It's going to be a little bit more subdued, but I like it. But what I need to do, because I have a big splat in a funny place, is I have to soak a tiny bit of it up. Oh, thank you, Marcy. Yeah, let me soak some of that up because it's pooling right around that heart, which kind of looks like I did it on purpose, but I did not. There we go. Yep, do you see how it's a little bit more of a subdued kind of a color? Yeah, I think the sketch is fantastic. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Jean. Thank you, Marcy. Thank you, Deborah. I feel like I'm on the Waltons. And I'm sure a lot of you are too young to have any idea of what I'm talking about. Do you guys have any questions, my friends? Did I bump my phone? I may have bumped my phone. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Teresa. That's very kind of you. Oh, I'm sure that, Michelle, I'm sure that they will have the video on. Thanks, Joe Lorraine. That's a great combination. Oh, didn't you love the Waltons? I grew up like watching it at the end of my grandparents' bed at night. Thanks, Teresa and Teresa. Thank you, Melissa. See, we're continuing on with the Waltons. Oh, you are ever so welcome, ScrapbookingStore.com. Thanks, Rhonda. I hope you guys post what you do with this, with the same kit. It's so fun to see what everybody does with it. It's one of the best parts of being in a kit club. Is anybody else dying to know what we have on tap for next month? I am. I'm all about bright colors and spring colors and all that right now because we have had way too much gloom lately. Oh, that's cool, friend. Oh, friend. All right. Just a heads up. I have 2 English bulldogs and one snores really loud and you will hear him. Oh, thanks, Deborah. Oh, you'll hear him. Mason's a loud boy and he ends up in a lot of my scrapbooking layouts. He just does. Oh, you got the first kits for next month? Oh my gosh. I might bug you nonstop, Joe. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, you have a crazy cat, friend? We have, my husband's cat is like, he's this big peach colored fuzzball and he needs love like nonstop. Oh, next month's kit, definitely bright colors, definitely girl power theme, but still, you're not going to tell me what line it is. I've been trying. But I do like that you're giving hints. Oh, I'm so excited. Girl power works, but versatile works too because, yeah, my son's been in more pink and purple layouts than I think any boy on earth. Yeah, join the Facebook group. We have so much fun just talking and inspiring each other. That's the ooh, a pug that snores. That's, you know, one of the best things about being in a kit club is the community. Share layouts and crafts and get to see. Absolutely. There are some incredibly talented design team members. Yeah, I want to know when the sale starts. Absolutely. I didn't know anything about it. I'm excited. You know, we don't want to be without scrapbooking supplies, and clearly, you know, I'm running low here. Connie, is that your real name? I mean, obviously it's your real name, but with a K, is that like a throwback name? I like the spelling. Oh, thank you, Connie. I just scrolled down. That's awesome. I like slightly atypical names for girls. I have a Shay and a Ryan. All right, I'm going to wrap up in a second if you guys don't have anything else for me. And if you have any other questions, you can ask them down below. Absolutely. Oh, 50%. Okay, starting tomorrow is the sale. And reach out to Joe at the email address you see in the comments above about the swap. Oh, is that why? That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Great reason why. I didn't know if it was like a German spelling or something. Oh, Fran, she shared it up above where you could download it. And if I don't see it easily, then I will, I put it into a Word doc, then I'll load it if I don't see it really easy on this site too. Oh, you're ever so welcome, Deborah. Thanks for coming. Yeah, she had it up above in the comments in the beginning of the video. Oh, there it is. Awesome. Nobody needs to be a carbon copy, Connie. Oh, thanks for putting up the email address again. That's awesome. Okay, if you guys don't have anything else, I will sign off and I will see you guys ever so soon with another layout. Thanks so much for having me. Well, there you go. That's why you have a K in Connie. That's great. Okay, goodbye, friends. Take care. Oh, there I am.